Present perfect plus ever or never. Use the present perfect plus ever to ask questions about experiences in someone's life. Have you ever taken dance classes? Yes, I have. I took 6 weeks of lessons before my wedding. Has your brother ever been to India? No, he hasn't. Have your friends ever helped you move to a new apartment? Yes, twice. Don't use ever in the answer. Only use it in questions. If you want, you can use before in the answer. Yes, I've ever taken dance classes is incorrect. The correct sentence is, yes, I've taken dance classes before, or simply, yes, I have. Use the present perfect plus never to talk about things you have not done at any time in your life. I've never failed a test. I've always gotten 80% or more. He's never heard of Michael Jackson. I can't believe he doesn't know the King of Pop. Samantha has never been surfing. She's afraid of the ocean. We've never studied Italian. We studied French and Spanish in school, but Italian wasn't available. They've never told a lie. I know we can trust them. Conversation tip. Many conversations begin with a question in the present perfect, and then continue with more specific questions about the experience in the simple past. Have you ever taken dance classes? Yes, I have. I took 6 weeks of lessons before my wedding last year. Wow! So did you dance well on the big day? No, I didn't. I forgot everything I'd learned in the classes, and I stepped on my wife's feet many times. Oh no, was she angry? No, she said she still loved me. Present perfect plus yet, already, and just. The words already, yet, recently, lately, and just all refer to a recent and non-specific time. A specific time would be yesterday, or 3 hours ago, or last Friday, and in these cases we would use the simple past. Already and yet. Already can be used in positive statements and questions. I've already read today's newspaper. Have you already paid the electric bill? She's finished the test already. Already can go between have or has and the past participle, as in the first 2 examples, or at the end of the sentence. Yet can be used in negative statements and questions. We haven't cleaned the house yet. Has he told you the good news yet? Have they booked their tickets yet? Yet usually goes at the end of the sentence or phrase. Recently, lately, and just. Recently and lately can be used in positive statements, negative statements, or questions. He's recently lost some weight. I haven't seen her recently. Have you spoken to Beth recently? I've gotten a lot of spam emails lately. Adam and Jessica haven't been to church lately. Have you seen any good movies lately? Just usually means very recent, is typically only used in positive statements and questions. Don't touch the walls. I've just painted them. They're still wet. What book have you just finished reading? Spoken American English often uses the simple past with already, yet, and just. Did you book the tickets yet? Instead of have you booked? I already replied to the email. We just got back from the gym. Present perfect plus for or since. The present perfect is also used with for and since to talk about actions that began in the past and continue to the present. I've lived here since 2004. I've lived here for 8 years. Since is used with a point in time and means from that point in time until the present. Use since with dates: 2011, January, Tuesday, etc. Times: 6:15, noon, this morning, etc. And past events: I was a child, he graduated from college, etc. Since is always used with the present perfect and not the simple past. I've gone to the beach every year since I was a child. It's a repeated action that continues until today. I went to the beach when I was a child. A finished action at a specific time in the past. I don't go to the beach nowadays. For is used with a time period and means for that period of time until the present. Use for with times of any length: 5 seconds, 8 hours, 2 days, 6 weeks, 9 months, 10 years, a decade, centuries, etc. Be careful with for because using the present perfect or the simple past can change the meaning. We've lived in Berlin for 6 months means and we live in Berlin now. We lived in Berlin for 6 months means and we don't live in Berlin now.